Well, hey guys, welcome to another edition of Wrestling on the Rocks. You know what it is, it's episode 1 again, because you can't ever get this right. So it's going to be another episode 1 because guess what? We're not on our normal day. So normally it's the Thursday Night Chaser, but this is just the Saturday Night Delight.
Chaser.
So, hey,
Saturday Night
whatever.
Delight.
Yeah, Saturday Night Main Event, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, but welcome, guys. So, I'm your host, Ms. Amanda Jane. And per usual, I've got with me the best color commentator. And I don't care if he was not ranked in the PWI top 10, but he's in my goddamn top 10.
That's all that
Did you,
matters.
Damon? Oh, did you? And your Poncho 316?
Yeah, man.
We've got fur, whatever.
Poncho 316, I just stole your cat treats.
There you go. How's it going, Digi?
It's going, real life, dick, all that stuff. But here now. Here today.
But we're here now. So, guys, we were, a little bit away,
Justin!
but that's okay. Just in time. Cheers to you, buddy. And you know what? Since we are all drinking buddies, we're going to play a favorite game of everybody's of what's in your glass. So, because, Digi, I saw you pouring something. Do you want me to go first?
You go first.
Okay, so I've got a myriad of drinks with me today. Okay, now we were ready to go on Thursday. Thursday, no, we were gonna go last night. Okay, but Thursday, my fault because I was in traffic hell on all day Thursday. So no, so yesterday, because I've been working up in Napa. I have sponsored, not sponsored in this Stanley. So, because I wanted to save it for y'all, and then I started drinking it earlier. So it's almost empty, but I have Cherry Slush in here. Sponsored, not sponsored. Thank you. And then I've got, of course, regular Coke in a can in my little cooling thing. And then I have in my Hello Kitty mug, I've got iced tea. So I've got a bevy of beverages. That was very hard to say. So, Digi, tell the people what do you got?
Well, I have a little mason jar clearness in my coffee.
Ooh.
And I haven't finished etching this glass, but Justin, this is a great shot of absinthe.
Oh, Jesus. Brings out the absinthe for Justin. Woo! It's going to be one of them nights. I did not. I tried to go by soju. Oh, hiccuping. Oh, okay. If Digi passes out, I'm sorry, guys.
Nah, I'm good.
No. There was like a little burpee. But no, I tried to get soju, but they didn't have my cherry one because I've been drinking with the cherry slush. So I'm going to have to go to another Ranch 99 because they didn't have it. So.
Yeah.
Is what it is, pals. Is what it is. But I did want to, because we've been kind of away, I did want to actually reach out and do some happy birthdays because there were quite a few that we missed. But it happens. So if we did not say some of these, I'm sorry. So happy birthday, going back a little bit. We missed maybe Xavier Woods, AR Fox, Awesome Kong,
Nope, we did
uh
those.
Braun. Do we
No,
do
we did
Braun?
those.
Oh, okay, we did Sam Roberts,
Yes.
Colin Delaney.
No.
No, Colin Delaney, happy birthday. Molly Holly, happy birthday.
All right.
David Arquette.
Dude,
I was there. I was there when he wrestled Nick Gage, and boy, I don't think he did his research. That's just my opinion, but
he
said
may
it before
not
anything.
have, but David Arquette set his sights right. W run, and the man is a
Mhm.
fucking national treasure.
There you go. There you go. He is a national treasure. Rebel. I hope she is. Apparently, she's been very, very sick this year. So,
Hmm.
here's to you, girl. Wishing you a good recovery and happy birthday.
Rebel, not Reba.
Rebel Nariba. Okay. This next gentleman is someone that I firmly believe has been shafted by Ring of Honor. One of
Okay.
my favorite Ring of Honor wrestlers, goddamn Silas Young, the
Yo,
last real
yeah.
man.
I was wondering what happened there.
You know, I don't know. He was on a couple of episodes, and I don't know. But I can tell you this: I love Silas Young.
Yeah.
I love Silas Young. Him and Josh the Goods Woods had a great fucking tag team. That's all I'm gonna say. The shit that he's doing with goddamn Tony Nese and fucking Davari, I'm like, fuck that. No,
No.
that Josh Woods free. He doesn't need to be part of these athlete whatever the fuck with uh uh what's his face?
I'm
Mark
just happy he has
Sterling.
TV time. I mean, come
Yeah, I
on.
know. I know. It is true. But we miss you, Silas. Happy birthday. Yoda Suji. Happy
Mm.
birthday. Sorry
Buddha.
you sorry you didn't win the G1.
Hey, he
There's
had a
always
hell of
next
a
year.
showing.
He had a hell of a showing. But I really honestly let me go there. I really wished it was Jeff Cobb and Zack Sabre Jr. Only because they had some really great clashes when Zack had the belt, the New Japan World TV belt. Just saying, I don't write that book. I don't know who is. Oh, yo, our buddy, fucking goddamn Lexus King. He's still Brian fucking Pillman Jr. to me. Happy birthday, dude.
That
I
dude,
fuck.
like, here's the thing about that, okay? He was
Mhm.
on AEW for a quick 2 months, right?
Oh, he was there longer. He was pandemic era, and they did not use him well. And I'm going to
Didn't
say
use him
this.
at all.
No, they did. Okay, because let me say
No,
this. I'll die on
here's
this
what I
hill.
mean by
Okay,
not at
go
all.
go ahead. Okay, talk to me.
He got put into nonsensical, like one good feud that was barely the front of the card. Like he wasn't even at mid card status. He was below mid card status. He wasn't given any shine. He was just kind of discarded. Some bitch shows up in NXT, has worked basically the same amount of days in the year he's been there, and is more over now than he was then.
Well, I personally, I loved the goddamn Varsity Blondes.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna say this now. I will die on this hill. I've said it before in episode one. I liked the Varsity Blondes. I had no issue with them whatsoever. Loved them. Yeah, like Julia, like it was really interesting when they did that whole thing with the mist and how she, ended up being part of House of Black. That was kind of cool.
And
But yeah, no, I liked Varsity Blondes, and I'm really glad that Pillman has moved on for the better because
oh
I've
yeah,
always liked Pillman. I've always liked Pillman.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like it's such a shame the guy is so completely, but because of who his father is,
Mhm.
biological father, that's
Yeah.
gonna follow him. But I think that it's very smart for WWE
Mhm.
to, like, his first vignette was like, "Yeah, my name is Brian Pillman Jr., but I don't care about that guy. He was nothing." Whole fucking tirade, just as his dad would have done,
Mhm.
you know?
Oh yeah.
It was just
Abs-
it was brilliant. And
oh yeah.
he's damn good in the ring. Still cuts a vicious fucking knows how to slow burn a plot.
Yes. And not only that too, but I always feel that like with him, you know, he is one to man, he you give him a mic and you know what? You're damn good. So, but yeah, loving the fact that he's doing great over in NXT. So it'll
Oh yeah.
only be fitting to see what's going to happen when the CW is coming around. So, yeah.
Oh yeah. What you
Oh,
got?
yeah. Oh, yes. Other birthdays. Trevor Murdoch. Happy
Yeah.
birthday, man. Because shit, that is NWA right there. Modern day NWA.
Yeah.
If you tell me otherwise, I'm just not going to listen to you.
Carrying the brand on his back, right on up there with these
Yep. Yep.
period.
And I will say at hard times when I met Marsh, man, him and Ricky for that belt, that was great. That was some goodness. That was
My
a really awesome match.
I watched NWA when I was a kid.
Hmm.
My re-exposure was doing a stream uh, with the NWA when they did the Power.
Hmm.
We were straight up live, like we had full go.
Oh yeah.
And tell you what, man, I even had friends there, like Jamie Senegal. But
Hmm.
you know, that was my first real major exposure to modern day murder gymnastics with Lady Frost
Oh yeah.
and all these wonderful fucking women. And it
Was
really is an
Alice
unsung product.
was Allison Kay still wrestling for them?
Yeah,
Yeah, her and
the
Marty
hat.
Bell.
They
Hmm.
still are. They just
Yeah.
they can take dates wherever they want. Like
I'm excited. Allison Kay's doing Hood Slam.
yep.
She's at Hood Slam this last week. Yeah, I'm like
Allison
excited.
Cage is in a feud with Jamie Senegal over a wedding officiation. Love my girls. They're amazing.
Oh yeah. Love it. Another like fucking person that is, I think, the man, Hall of
Okay.
Famer, WWE Hall of Famer, Paul Heyman. Happy birthday, the wise
Yes.
man. Mm-hmm. Don't like
Remind me
his.
when we're done with birthdays. Remind me about JBL. Say JBL. I'll remember.
Okay, okay. Angelina Love, the beautiful people.
Fuck yeah, dude.
With love and TNA. Love her. Happy birthday. Another one had a birthday, Baron Corbin. Happy birthday.
Yeah.
My fucking favorite wrestler, new wrestler of the last few years that I've been exposed to, fucking the bad apple. To me, he's still the fucking bounty hunter. Brian Keith. Happy birthday. Love the guy. Penelope Ford. I love
Again,
her. Again, that's another one. Big heart. Kurt her.
you
Love
get the
her.
heart and some peaches.
Oh yes. And uh
Okay, as a
whatever.
guy, she gets peaches. Well done.
Well, no, I was also thinking of boobs because she has really good boobs. But anyways,
Oh, well,
uh, I love
then that
I
would be
love her.
what? Apples?
I don't know. I almost said plums, but that doesn't sound
Okay.
right. So
Okay.
we'll figure it
Plums,
out. We'll figure it out, people.
peaches, and we'll just
And then nuts are nuts. But anyways, speaking of food,
okay.
happy birthday to uh Satis Satoshi Kojima, the bread club.
Kojima.
Hashtag bread club. Happy birthday. I always love that. I don't know how to do a loaf of bread. It would be
I
like bread.
I'm doing
Uh,
a loaf of bread right there.
there you go. That's a loaf of bread. Okay. We'd be great if bread shot out, but that's
Justin's
not
like,
gonna
fuck this,
happen.
I'm out. Y'all are weird.
I know he's like, bye. Okay, speaking of ROH, like speaking of ROH favorites, another one.
Oh,
Happy birthday, Rhett
what was the
Titus,
name? Brett Titus.
ANX.
Yes.
Yes. Love that guy. Real awesome dude. So I'm glad that he every once in a while is showing up on Ring of Honor. Teddy Long, happy birthday, playa. A lot of birthdays. A lot of birthdays.
Playa. Doing
Playa,
a
playa.
tag match with the Undertaker.
Yep. Kiera Hogan, happy birthday, girlfriend. Happy
Ah, the
birthday.
Firefly.
Yes. Here's another person having a birthday. Daniel Garcia, happy birthday. You know, or whatever he does. Okay. This person, I don't care for the guy, but some of you might. Jim Cornette, you can eat a dick as far as I'm concerned, but happy
Thank you.
birthday.
Fuck you. Goodbye.
Bye. Mhm. Yeah, here's a funny Jim Cornette-ish story having to do with Colt Cabana because that's what we do here. Well, that's what I do here. But anyways, so Colt was at Defy. I was actually featured in this match. So one day maybe we can find it. It's a comedy match. We didn't do it, but we should do a watch along just because of the fact that I'm involved in this match. Anyways,
Right.
but there was a guy in the front row who was wearing a Jim Cornette shirt, and like when Colt was on the outside, he was like, "Oh," it was great. I'm like, no love lost there. So, yay! Who else is having a birthday? All Red Everything. Eva Marie, happy birthday. And finally, for this round of birthdays until Thursday, happy birthday to Renee Young.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, sometimes she's getting in these weird AEW predicaments, and I'm kind of like, oh, girl.
At the same
Yeah,
juncture, though, at least her podcast is,
true, 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 true.
you know,
And let me just double check to make sure there are no birthdays I missed. Ba, 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 ba. No, that's next time. One of my childhood favorites, and of course, Timeless Tony Storm's favorite. She never got to wrestle her. I'm hoping this happens in Australia. Goddamn Wendy Richter.
yeah.
That needs to happen. I'm just gonna throw that into the ether. Throwing it into the ether. It should happen. Oh, and Sarah Logan.
You know, there's a lady right there. Like, there's just, uh,
Wait a minute. I got something in the mail today.
uh-oh.
Oh, uh-oh. Talk about her, and I'm gonna go see if I got it in the mail. I should have gotten it. It said I got a notification. I'll be right back. Be
Okay.
right back.
So, where to begin? A lot of people had their exposure from her. Um, in terms of singer Sarah Logan and whatnot. But I remember as Crazy Mary Dobson, where she was like a more modernized version of ODB. You miss Amanda, she's coming back. She just has to use I don't know, something. She'll be back. Uh, Crazy Mary Dobson was probably like a more modern day ODB, and you know, he's gone on to, know, uh-huh, separation anxiety. You can deal with that. Uh, but anywho, uh, you I basically just got eyes as Sarah Logan, and that's great. And then she's part of all these things. She was getting to wrestle with her husband. Then she did the mom thing and still is, which by the way is amazing. If you've never seen, she has like a YouTube channel where they do all this cool survivalist, like legit Viking stuff, which is badass. Like she goes out deer hunting and whatnot with her kid strapped to her. That's how badass she is. Um, she's really is a national treasure of being a woman of the earth, salt of the earth, very in touch with what she's comfortable with. That's just not something we see these days. We see a lot of individuals that are just not quite at the same level, and they fake the funk, I think is the word I'm looking for. when the truth of the matter is, there are people out there like that. Like, as an example, Liv Morgan. Everybody is kind of equating her to certain weird things. I know you're there.
I'm just
You
saying,
know,
oh, you miss me. Oh,
yeah,
oh.
but she has chickens in New Jersey. Like, she's learning how to be more self-reliant. True.
Chickens in New
Mhm,
Jersey.
mhm.
Oh, I was going to say, this is where we can insert a really bad bishop joke and about
We
Delaware.
we
Yeah.
probably could, but I mean, Delaware.
Yeah. Yeah,
There's a joke.
Delaware. Yeah, Delaware.
What
Yeah,
is in your packaging? Should I worry? Do we need to, put some pixels?
maybe you might have to worry. I don't know.
Oh God,
Maybe you do. But yes, crazy Mary Dobson, man.
yes,
She had a great tag match that I saw in Dallas at WrestleCon with Sue Young.
yeah.
Fucking one
Like,
of my favorites. It was for Queens of Combat. One of my favorite
that's
matches that,
what I
that
was
took.
just saying is that a lot of people got their exposure as Sarah Logan and all that, and she went from being crazy Mary Dobson, a mother,
Mhm.
part of a major thing and a major promotion, really getting her name, and she's still there. She's still under contract, as far as I know.
Mhm. She still wrestles. Okay, guys,
Who else we
I have
got?
a problem. I have a
What?
problem. I do.
Okay, this should be good.
I have a new thing for my collection.
Oh,
Are we ready for this, guys?
uh-huh. Yo,
Whoop whoop. It's Officer Colt Cabana.
I love it.
Okay, so he's been doing Juggalo Championship Wrestling is been
Ugh.
revived. I know. You guys, okay? Look, all right. The Juggalos give him a little paycheck, okay? This is the one Colt Cabana version I have that he currently still does because I'll never see Twinkie the Kid. That was a long time ago, IWA Mid South. I will never see that. But this is the only one now that I have not seen. And this is the only time he's a heel. And does a damn good job of it too. So, of course, I had to get this because,
I mean, that's fair.
it's totally fair. So now I have one, two, three of these like little like brawler type of buddies. I've got the mini one, I got the big boom boom, and then I got this guy. I am still missing two of his figures, and just so you guys know, my birthday's coming soon. They have them on his website. He
I
autographs them.
I know.
Yeah, I'm just telling everybody, you can do you know,
I know. I
whatever.
gotta think.
Don't pay, don't pay for a people don't pay for a cameo because honestly, he'd probably just do it for free. But if he didn't, then whatever. But I just want y'all to bug him because he's in my neck of the woods for doing AEW is in my neck of the woods the Wednesday and Thursday before my birthday.
This
So if you guys can all like go to either his Twitch stream and when you're on there, say, it's Amanda's birthday. And if enough people go, he'll probably get sick of it and say, okay, what? I just want to see you. I just want a happy birthday hug. I never get to see you because no one wants to book you, okay, around me. They'd rather book people who are unsafe workers who injure friends of mine. Yeah, that happened yesterday. I
oh,
yeah, that happened yesterday at West Coast Pro. I'm not happy about it. If that guy and I need to find out if he's going to be at the anniversary, I will not go. I would be can can you please refund my ticket? And if you
that's
don't want to refund my ticket, can you donate the $60 to Sue Young? Thank you.
yes.
Because if you're gonna fucking book fucking unsafe people, and then you're gonna go there and you're gonna tell me, oh, I can't book Marty's girl. Oh yeah, but you book unsafe workers. Fuck you.
You
Fuck
booked the
you.
guy that fucking put one of the best character wrestlers in the entire business
on the
on the
shelf.
fucking shelf needing, surgeries and shit.
And then the fucker hides behind another promotion that he runs. Some like I don't know. It's kind of like they kind of bit off of Effie's gay big brunch, but it's just my opinion about that. But and then Femmed Out that Hood Slam used to do and said, "Oh, he donated $200." $200?
$200? That's it? For
$200.
thousands of dollars of surgery, fucking medical, and God knows
Yeah.
what rehab?
Yeah, and you probably gave her fucking maybe $50 was her fucking thing. And you know what? She probably after the fucking thing couldn't go and sell merch afterwards. So fuck you and your $200, you asshole.
Dollars.
Fucking A. That doesn't even fucking pay for the goddamn ER. Like a deductible. Fuck you. Anyways, so sorry. So yes, I have a problem. That was Officer Colt Cabana.
Oh, I got a problem too. Officer
Uh-oh.
Colt Cabana needs to go and arrest that
Which bitch?
bitch that injured Stu.
Oh, that motherfucker. No, I don't want him anywhere near anybody that I fucking I like. He can go around people like Ocean Spray, you know, injure him. I'd be fine with that.
Oh, that's soon enough. That's coming.
That would never happen.
Oh, it's coming.
Anyways, so yeah. Um,
So
yeah,
those are the birthdays.
those were all birthdays. And
Okay.
I was supposed to tell you JBL.
Okay. So, oh God, you disappeared right after BBL.
Yeah, I'm gonna step away for just a second.
Okay, I'm gonna wait till you come back because there's some. Um, TNA just had a very successful matches were great. You had great title exchanges, so to speak. You had really hardcore matches. Hammerstone, the man, the myth, the legend, has himself a new tag partner. Pretty fucking cool. Jordan Grace, her grandma saved her ass. Wendy Chu. Um, I'm kind of feeling like Wendy Chu's going to end up in Decay, the oldest faction still active in TNA. Let's see here. There's some really interesting title defenses, and I'm just going to play with a rumor real quick while we wait for Amanda. Um, it is being reported quite widely that the Motor City Machine Guns will be jumping over to NXT, which, for those of you that are not aware, they were pioneers. You might want to think of them as a more modern day Hardys in terms of how tag team wrestling is done and their angles and things of that nature. That Motor City Machine Guns are trailblazers in their own right. Um, so it's interesting at that same juncture. I get it. They need to run out the last end of their career, make a little bit of money before they're done, not just retired done. Uh, So, I mean, good for them. At least they're going to be able to work with people that they already are familiar with, and that's cool. Um, Xia Li, people thought she was just going to go back to her home country and we'd never hear from her again. Surprise! She's going to TNA. Hi.
Ooh, that's exciting.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
vignette's beautiful. If you haven't seen it,
very, very.
it's up on the TNA YouTube on
Yeah, I'm
there.
gonna have to see it.
It's good. So Xia Li is going to TNA. It's almost like there's a working relationship where if people are being let go, names are
They're
being
going
passed
there.
over to TNA. Huh.
But that's good. But that's a good thing though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, she did do the Queen of the Indies
Yes.
up here, which I thought that was great because I wasn't that was one very out of the blue that I didn't think that she would do. So that was kind of a nice surprise. Not that I went, but yeah.
It was
Um
nice.
yeah. So question,
Uh,
Why did you wait for me to come back to do JBL?
Okay, so we generally shit on JBL at a pretty significant rate here. I mean, he's right up there with Dave Meltzer and Bill Brooks. So
For me, JBL's just, you know, like,
okay, I shat on him because
I know you
JBL
shat on. I know you shat on him.
are
I'm
shit.
like, I have people. Everybody knows who I shit on.
But
Yeah, JBL's not on that list.
in a weird form of redemption arc during Friday's paper NA
Mhm.
had Nick Nemeth defeating, and the system was in full force. So you had Brian Myers, Eddie Edwards on the side. JBL came the fuck out of nowhere, like out through the crowd, about killed Brian Myers with the clothesline from hell. Fucking full cocked Eddie Edwards. Like just it was brutal. And I'm like, wait a minute. That holy shit, that's JBL. What wait, am I watching TNA? Had to check. Oh shit. Holy crap, dude. Like, that's fucking cool. Because he kind of had a reputation for being a dick. So, to see him step over to Impact and do something worthwhile, even if he is kind of, he's hashing back to before he was JBL, the Texas business tycoon, back to James Bradford Layfield before the APA, which is good. Your mic is off, baby girl. Oh, okay. Your mic is still off. No, no, you muted yourself. No, nothing. Hold on. Let me see what I can do here. New, because of course, like you do. Go. Uh, they had a thing. Um, for that.
Okay,
Ah, okay. There's
mic's
that.
working. Okay, my mic should be working. It says
All right.
on here that my audio source.
Yeah, it's because I just changed you.
Now it says Mr. Manager microphone. Nope. Fine.
No,
Fit
no,
line
you're
microphone.
good. Yep,
Okay. Okay.
you're good.
Sorry, guys. It's only episode 1. You know the drill.
Yes.
Continue.
So, you know, JBL being like that WWE legend,
Mhm.
working side Avenger for Nick Nemeth, beat the system. That's kind of fucking.
Yeah.
And he doesn't have to do that. He could tell him no. He's
No.
been around long enough to where no is a thing.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
I'm really happy to see that. He's like
Yeah.
the first one to really step over and do this.
Okay.
So
Interesting. 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 You know, I did not know that. But then
hmm,
again, I've been kind of out of the loop only because it's been very hectic cuz hi guys. Back working full time on the salt mines, But, honestly, to be fair, I haven't really watched much of I've watched some things but not everything. So, like, hey, cuz
well,
we'll talk about Hammerstone in depth in a little bit, but
like I
um
was surprised he did TNA, but then I think about it because I also made comment that he did AAA,
yeah.
where he escorted Nemeth out to the ring.
Yeah.
And I'm like, huh. So this is now a plot line with Nick Nemeth that is spanning 3 companies internationally. Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah. Now, um, I think Nick Nemeth, honestly, I really feel that he made the right choice
Yeah.
doing TNA. I honestly really feel that. And there are very few people I really want to say that I can say, hey, these guys made the right choice. And I feel that, that's one of them.
TNA
Right
has
there.
a particular, they have a particular way of doing things. Not just gonna take in everybody and anybody. And you can tell that by the quality of their plot lines, by the quality of their wrestling, you
Hmm.
know, bar none, there's a significant difference. They're not just hiring people, for the sake of hiring people. Those days are long gone.
Absolutely.
Mm.
Um,
Deal.
I want to say,
Mhm.
I'm going to switch it up a little bit here, right?
Oh
Okay.
God.
No. So as we know, in the last week, the
Mhm.
PWI 500 came out,
Mhm.
and of course they also revealed as well, as who are the top managers, color commentators, and commentators. I thought that this would be a really good way to kind of talk about this because I have some feelings about this. Um, so I'm going to start with something that's less controversial, and we'll go with managers, and they only rank the top 10. So the top 10 were Prince Nana is number one, Paul Heyman is number two, Stokely Hathaway 3, Don Callis 4, Mr. Saint Laurent is 5, Paul Ellering is 6, 7 is the personal concierge, 8 is Pollo Del Mar, congratulations, girl. 9 is Mr. Thomas, and 10 is Amira Blair. Um, I do feel that this was really the year of Prince Nana. I really do. And Paul Heyman. I think that that went well. I don't really honestly with Stokely Hathaway, I think him and Don Callis should probably have been switched. That's just my opinion. But yeah, with those. Now it's very interesting, the color commentators, because this one is a little interesting here. Okay.
All
Number
right.
one,
Hold on,
Nigel
hold on, hold on.
Flynn. Yeah.
Go back. Who was
Yes.
1, 2, and 3 for managers?
Nana, Heyman, and Hathaway.
Heyman should have been number 1, and that should have been undisputed.
Really? Yeah,
1000%.
really. But Nana did have with Swerve and all of when you look at the storylines, because honestly with Paul Heyman, it really kind of died after a couple weeks after. Really feel it kind of died off really those couple of weeks after Mania.
Except that, and this is where I'm arguing, is
Mhm.
that lead in with Solo Sikoa, the formation of the Bloodline, and that whole thing that ran on for like 6,
Mhm.
um, I think was some of the best work he's ever done.
Okay.
And it was all anybody was talking about. Whereas, and
Mhm.
I expect Nana has done, is not in that level yet. There are just some people, what's the phrase they use in the rap industry? Some people you just can't box with God. Your arms aren't long enough.
Okay.
Same line, really.
Okay.
Uh, but that's just me. I mean, I'm not saying that I didn't have a great fucking run, but
Mhm.
I feel like the bloodline as a whole, whether I cared for the plotline or not, was one
Mhm.
of the greatest soap operas that spanned a plotline of 2 years. Like,
Okay.
and it's still going on.
Okay.
Like, that there's something to be said when you are one of the brains behind an amazing opera, not just
Okay.
a song by the Beatles.
Yeah. Mhm.
But I'm biased. What can I say?
Yes. But hey, I
Okay.
mean,
I bitched. There you go.
that's okay. It's you know what? You can totally bitch, and that is just totally, totally fine. I'm trying to find where the play-by-play ones are, but it only keeps showing me the color ones. But let's go through the color commentators.
Okay.
So, in from 1 to 10, or should I go 10 to 1?
10 to 1. Let's
10
do
to
it up.
1. At number 10, we have uh Magic Matt Menard. Number
Okay.
9, Veda Scott with her NJPW work.
Okay.
Hugo Sanovich with AAA.
Yep.
Number 7 is Booker T. Keep going. 6 is Pat McAfee.
Okay.
5 is Taz.
Okay.
4 is Matthew Reholt, TNA.
Matt Raywalt. Yes.
Yes. Caprice Coleman is number
Okay.
3.
Okay.
Number 2, okay, Wade Barrett. My fucking
Go.
stew, the fucking Drew Whisperer.
Yeah. Who lost his touch?
N- yeah. Number 1 is goddamn Nigel fucking McGuinness.
I'm here for it. I got
I
no issue.
I'm gonna tell you, I'm here for it. I think Matthew probably should have been above Caprice.
I agree. But
I also think that Taz should be above Caprice.
yes,
Booker should not be in this top 10.
be in the bottom 50.
Or he should have been number 11.
Nah,
So,
he goes lower than that. A
well,
lot of his
no, he
on-
shouldn't. His name should not be on the top 10, is what I'm trying to say.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah,
Okay.
yeah. No,
I
no.
don't give a fuck where he is as long as he's not in the top 10. Okay. So that one, I don't, I don't know Hugo's work because honestly, with AAA, no. If you're
Hugo
looking at
is
like,
great. Hugo's got a very bombastic voice and free. There's
mhm,
lots of knowledge there,
yeah,
and it translates really, really well.
yeah,
Dude's just got it.
yeah. I think because with regular New Japan on the English, who is it? Is it Chris Charlton and somebody else? Who is it?
Uh, I don't know. I stopped paying attention if Beta's not.
Well, Veda only does Strong and the other one. She doesn't do the ones in Japan. No, she only does the Strong and then the special ones in the US.
Oh, well, maybe I need to
Yeah,
quit using.
I don't know because the ones that I've always loved was I've loved Milano Collection
Mm-hmm.
and goddamn God, why am I and Juicy Gambino. Those are I'm gonna tell you those are some of my favorites right there. And I also would like to know why didn't they do this? Did they do this listing when Colt Cabana was doing color commentary? Because he should have been in top 5. He should have been. He should have been in 3. He was great. He was
Yeah.
great. God damn it, he was great. I'm just gonna say that now. But yes, no Booker T here. That makes me a little angry. Now, I really want to try to find before we go into the actual PWI itself is I want to find the actual commentators because I the play by play
Mm-hmm.
because I'm very very curious on who it is and for some reason it's not letting me find 24 play whoops play by play commentators. All right. Let's see. It keeps showing me that. I don't know if they do like ring announcers, but if Samantha Irvin is not number 1, I don't know who should be. Justin Roberts I think is trash.
Yes. Not even
That's
close.
just my opinion and I'm not even saying on a personal
Samantha
note.
Irving is so talented that when she makes an audible and does something to somebody's name, it becomes canon.
I know people think that Justin Roberts and some of his things, but I'm just kind of like
What?
no, 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 no. I've
Chelsea
never been
Green's current run has been so over because
because
of Samantha Irving.
exactly. Chelsea. Yeah, no. Yeah, I can.
Chelsea Green.
Green. Yeah, no
Like
one can top that. Okay, it's the best.
he really is.
All right. So the actual the list was revealed.
Okay.
Um, the top 10. I'm gonna go through this top 10
Okay.
and let's see. Number 10, we have Mystico.
No.
Number 9, Gunther. No,
Okay. He needs higher.
higher. Number 8, John Moxley.
No, lower.
7, MJF.
Much
Lower.
lower.
He was injured most of this year. 6, Damian Priest.
Higher.
5, Tetsuya Naito.
About the same.
Okay. 4, Seth freaking Rollins.
About the same.
Number 3, hmm, hmm, Will Ospreay. Best in the
Bottom of the
world.
list.
Fuck. No, hold on. We'll comment. Number 2, Swerve Strickland. I think he stays where he is.
Yeah.
Number 1, Cody Rhodes.
No, I could give that.
To who?
I'm.
If I think Cody should be there. I
I.
think he
I.
should.
I think we remove Will Ospreay and we put it.
I don't know. Let me
DC.
find out where PCO ranked. I will say this: rounding out the top 20. Let me go in there.
All right.
This is the top 20.
Okay.
Okay, so number 20, Eddie Kingston. No, he should not. He was injured again most of this time.
Yeah.
No, Mustafa Ali should be higher.
Much higher.
Hijo del Vikingo again should.
Oh,
Well, he is okay, even though yes, he's been injured. Jay
yeah.
Uso higher, a little higher than 8,
A lot higher.
than 17. Sonata, a little lower,
Maybe lower. Yeah.
Yeah. Moose higher
Yeah.
than 15.
I,
Brian Danielson definitely higher than 14. He should be
Yeah.
top 10. Top 10. Top 10.
This has been his last year, and it was his.
But you know what? Like ever since he started when he did the matches with Ricky, it's been a year.
Yeah.
That's really that went up there. 13. Drew McIntyre.
Higher. Much higher.
Sami Zayn. Higher.
Much higher.
Samoa Joe. Lower.
Oh,
Not
Joe
lower.
hasn't non-existent right now.
Yeah. Now there are people in the top 30 from 30 to 21 who I think should be a little higher. We've got 30 is Ilya Dragunov.
Higher. Much higher.
Christian Cage.
Lower. Way lower.
Trick Williams.
About the same.
This gentleman I'm about to say should definitely be higher. L.A. Knight. Yeah.
Like top 10. Holy fuck, dude.
Yeah. Adam Copeland, lower.
Lower.
Alex Kane.
About the same.
Orange Cassidy.
Lower.
A little lower. Alex Shelley should be higher.
Higher. Much higher.
Nick Nemeth should be higher.
Much higher.
And the bitch maker, Kazuchika Okada.
Oh, higher. At least top 20.
This is at least top 20, right?
Right.
And then, this now the 40 through the 31 kind of pisses me off because some of these people, there's 1, 2, 3 people I think that should be higher on this. And you'll know who I'm talking about when I get there. So number 39 is Cruel. I don't know who that is.
I do, and I'm like, why are you even
Krule? Yeah. Michael Oku. Yeah, he should be right there. Logan Paul, yes, should be around there. Yeah, 37.
Actually, you know what? I'm going to say Logan Paul should be higher. He should be at least top 20 because his performance has been standout and memorable.
Okay.
And he hasn't injured anyone.
True. Mascara Dorada.
About there.
Yeah. It's Ken. Is it Ken O? Kenoh. Kenoh.
You know,
Kenoh. Thank you. I don't know. I can't judge that.
about there, you're not missing much.
Here's one I think should be higher. Speedball Mike Bailey.
Fuck yeah, it should be higher, at least
He should
top
at least be in
20.
top 20. This one pisses me the fuck off. This is top 10. Zack Sabre Jr.
Yes.
Why is he not in the fucking top 10?
Dude,
Mind blown.
I
Mind blown. Mind blown. He's had such a great fucking year. Sorry.
this is why we have the boozies, ladies and gentlemen.
This is why. And I'm gonna tell you, he's gonna be up in there. Kazuchika Nakajima, 32.
Oh, yeah, it's about right.
Yeah, about there. Mark Briscoe. He should at least be, in the third, like
in the
between
30s.
29 and 30s. Yeah. Not just on the cusp. Yeah. Other ones that I want to also say, why the fuck are you where you are? Number 42, Hangman Adam Page. 43 is Josh Alexander.
That what?
Yeah.
Watch
yeah,
Impact?
Right?
Ever?
I know exactly. I'm saying.
Hold on, go back to the last one.
Which one? Josh Alexander?
Nope, for that.
Hangman Adam Page.
Okay. For the same reasons that you shows that have been most of the year, I think Adam Page just
Okay. 42. Okay. Carmelo Hayes is fine where he's at. He's at number 48.
He got it so hard.
Yeah. Joe Hendry is 51.
Well,
here's the thing. The Joe Hendry stuff has come a lot later. So for next year's PWI 25, he should be in the top.
Even his matches before he lit off, like
I know.
Year,
but people don't see that though. Let's go there. Braun Breaker was 52.
Okay, that's a fucking travesty.
Well, you know what's a travesty? AJ Styles at 56.
What?
You know who's ranked higher than AJ Styles?
Who?
Obafemi at 53. Max the Impaler at 54. Randy Orton at 55. Claudio Castagnoli, 57. 58 is Kevin Owens. 59 is Jack Perry.
Okay. Clearly that list was made while everybody was smoking crack.
Okay, here, let me go on.
Okay.
Ricochet was 63.
Okay.
Rocky Romero was higher than Ricochet at 62.
But Romero.
Rocky Romero. Azúcar. Yeah, no. Blake Christian, 64. Kyle Fletcher, 65. Solo Sikoa, 66. No. Okay. Konosuke Takeshita, 67. No. What? Yeah, I know. Finn Balor, 68.
What?
Dirty Dom, 69. Okay. Chris Sabin is 70. Yeah, I can kind of see Chris Sabin there because it's really more Alex Shelley, right?
Yeah.
Yota Tsuji, 71. He should be a little higher. Santos Escobar, come on. Are you kidding me?
We need to go to another list.
Okay. No.
Here, I'm gonna start carrying some hate mail.
Let me continue. Okay. How is Sugar Dunkerton, right? How is he higher than Ethan Page, Matt Cardona, even though I know Matt Cardona is injured, but still.
Wasn't injured last year.
Yeah, I know. Mance Warner, Roderick Strong, Tana with President Tanahashi, Shingo Takagi, Hook, Daniel Garcia, Chad Gable. What the fuck? Jacob Fatu was 94. What the fuck?
Yeah.
How is Matt Riddle ranked so high? He's in the top 100. How? Darby Allin, Shooter up there. But what's interesting to me, I'm going to give you a couple of names and where they are. Okay. Shinsuke, 109.
What?
Jay White, 110.
Uh-huh.
Pac, 112. Jeff Cobb, 121.
Eh, somebody's
Yeah.
smoking crack.
Brian Keith and Lee Moriarty are ranked higher than Jeff Cobb. Even Masha Slamovich is marked higher than Jeff Cobb.
Well, to be fair, Masha's like fucking, but
But so is Jeff Cobb, and he's got a fucking belt right now. Good Lord. Fucking Murder Grandpa's 131, and Frankie Kazarian is ranked higher than him.
well, to be fair, Murder Grandpa's finisher, the 9mm, is a little
Mhm.
hard to wrestle with.
Yeah. Yeah. I do want to say, Ricky Knight Jr., congratulations. You're 136. That Knight family, man.
Fuck yeah,
Chris
man.
Bay. Chris Bay is a little low in my opinion at 148.
Yeah, that's low.
Hammerstone 154.
Okay.
Janela, I love Janela, and Janela's about at 165. That's about right.
I could see him in the 150 range.
True. Titus Alexander, congratulations. You're 170. Starboy Charlie is 173. Um, one a couple of ones that I want to just give congratulations. I think Royce Isaacs should be a little higher. He's at 184. Powerhouse Hobbs is a little high in my opinion. He should be a little bit lower. He's at 186. El Phantasmo's at 189. PCO, because you mentioned him earlier, he's 198.
Which
Um,
is fucking insanity. He's one of the few big men wrestlers left.
and older guys, yeah.
Yeah.
Danhausen, 203.
Okay, that's fair. Very
Okay.
nice, very low on the list.
Yeah, there you go. Dragon Lee, I think is a little high considering he's at 219.
Yeah.
Let me see here. Okay, so let me get an opinion from you.
All right.
Wardlow is at 246. Okay.
Okay.
And another person, and give me a moment because it took me a minute to find him. Oh yeah, by the way, Sammy Callahan 285.
Are they fucking on crack?
Well, a lot of people don't like Sammy Callahan. You and I both love him, but a lot of people just do not like him. So,
Go watch his ass.
God, Karrion Kross is 312, Flip Gordon 313. Let me see here. Hold on. You know where I'm going here.
Yeah, you're looking for Ricky.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, here's Ricky. Ricky is at 352. I would like to know, Ricky and Wardlow have been off TV about the same amount of time. Oh, look, how did I get balloons? I went like this, and I don't know how I got balloons. But anyways,
I don't know. That
I,
was cool.
I don't understand, because there is somebody. Okay, there are two people right now. Okay, that I'm gonna call out right now. Actually, a couple, but two in particular. Zilla Fatu has only had like maybe 10, 15 matches.
Total.
Period. Total. Ranked higher than Ricky Starks.
That's wild.
There is this wrestler that fucking is from my area. His name is Jaya Jewel, the crazy Cajun. Okay. Everybody fucking thinks this guy is great. I don't understand the hype. I think he's trash. He is ranked higher than Ricky Starks. Okay.
Oh.
I'm a little angry. Okay. I get that. Who else here? Hold on here. Shelton Benjamin is ranked higher than Ricky Starks. No offense, Shelton Benjamin, but
Well, to be fair,
Rhino is ranked higher than Ricky Starks. Okay. Here's some other ones here on here that I don't understand. Okay. TJP, piece of shit, he's ranked higher.
Well, TJP as a wrestler is really fucking talented. As a person,
he's a piece of shit.
Fellow hooker.
Yeah.
Right.
He's a piece of shit. But I don't understand this. Like, okay, if we're looking at the last year, the program that Ricky was in when he was in that shit when he won the Owen, because it's
Mhm.
counting through that time. Okay,
Is it?
I believe so. Okay, but are you trying to tell me now that those matches he had with Danielson were shit? Are you trying to tell me that his tag run was shit? Are you fucking telling me this? Okay?
I think they
Because
are.
I think they are. And that's just fucking goddamn Ricky Starks. I love you, buddy. I love you. And I
Oh,
will say this. I'm going to say this because I said this to him before and I fucking am always right usually. And this is the Man's Moment of Zen brought to you by
so you not?
no, brought is a sponsored, not sponsored moment. I'm gonna have a sip of that. Hold on a second. Hold on here. Oh, it's mostly ice now. Mm. I told him that was the one place he should not go because
Yep,
they're not going to know how to use him.
yep.
And what am I like Nostradamus? Am I on the fucking hill? And like, am I right? Am I right?
Not
Yeah,
wrong.
yeah. And I also would like to say this year, this is the second year in a row that this is a world we live in when Colt Cabana is not in the PWA 500. This is the
Well,
second year. And my heart,
to be fair, he's
my
had
heart,
what matches?
no, he's had more than that.
Well,
On TV,
sorry,
too.
right,
No, TV one, maybe.
and
But
that's the thing. I kind of feel like, and I mean no disrespect to the guys, same place, same team to work, but clearly a lot of this is skewed. Um,
but look at fucking Marsha's favorite wrestler, Sean Spears. He's had 416.
well, Sean
And there are
Spears has
people who
also
aren't
done
even
like 2 TV matches.
yeah, but there's also people who are not on TV who are ranked on here.
Right. And I
You
wonder
know?
what that's based on because if they didn't go, and I know PWI doesn't have that many nationally that are part of their crew,
Hmm.
you know,
Yeah.
how were they
And
making these determinations?
I have no idea. They say that it's based on uh the number of matches they have had, the
Okay,
win-loss record. Okay, hold on.
means nothing.
It says, hold on. Here's what it says. This is evaluated solely on kayfabe in ways in the following criteria: win-loss record, championships won, quality of competition, major feuds, prominence within a wrestler's promotions, overall wrestling ability. So you're telling me the fact that Ricky Starks has no prominence in wrestlers his promotion, which again I said to him, don't go there, they're not gonna know what to do with you, affects his overall wrestling ability.
Well,
Absolutely not. And here's the thing: if you're going by wrestling ability, okay, I'm going to the top 10.
if you're going by wrestling, well, first off, the win loss record is regardless because a lot of that is
Yeah,
based upon plot. Okay,
yeah,
that shouldn't even be a fucking factor.
no. Mm-mm.
Number of matches, okay. You know, prominence and promotion, okay. But if that
Mhm.
were the case, LA Knight needs to be up in the top 20 at least,
Yeah.
like early top, like 13, 14.
And Samoa Joe for this year should not be as high because I've only seen him maybe, I can't even count, at
And
least maybe 6 times.
and his promise and his promotion, he was a throwaway champion,
Yep. Mhm.
you know. And
Oh,
wrestling
wait,
ability is
wait.
regardless
Where's Phil
because
Brooks?
oh, he's much lower. He's gotta be much.
Oh, I didn't even look. Where is Phil Brooks? My eyes did not see. It's pretty low. He's not top 100. I want to see where he is so I can laugh. Okay, continue.
Well, like, I get some of the criteria, but I think a lot of it is arbitrary because,
Mhm,
like, if you really want to know the strength of prominence of people, like, as an
mhm,
um, you know, cash tells you a lot.
yeah,
You know, Jey Uso can wrestle his ass off. Has been doing it for years.
mhm,
Crowd is so fucking into him. His merch sells off the fucking shelves within minutes. Like the fact that that guy is where he is criminal. But I
yeah,
get the well, we win loss records. Who gives a fuck? It's predetermined.
mhm,
Like, and that just strikes me just because of that alone tells me that maybe they're sipping some Kool Aid and like they're not being moralistically honest. What the fuck? Insanity. This is why we have the boozies, ladies and gentlemen. Why we
mhm.
have the boozies.
Can't wait for the Boozies this year. Oh, congratulations, Eddie Thorpe. You're ranked. He's kind of low though. That's just my opinion.
Hmm.
Josh Woods is also very low, I think, in my opinion. So far, I don't think I've seen him. But if you guys know where Phil Brooks is, can you let people know so I can either laugh or whatever? But I don't see him on here, and
Well,
I know he's on here. I mean,
the fact
I'm
that
I'm
you
just
can't find him in the top 100 tells you that there is this
um
because he should be within the top 100,
well, he's not.
right?
The learning tree is.
It
Well,
should
I don't
not
care.
be in the
He
slightest.
he shouldn't be. Well, in my opinion, he shouldn't be anywhere. But that's just my opinion. But
But yeah, this is clearly skewed to a promotion, and other smatterings of
mm,
names I think are a cover because there's some of this just makes no sense. Even if we went back to
mhm.
none of this makes any fucking sense.
Yeah.
Like
No, last year's there were a lot that made sense and a lot that didn't. And
this is another one of those cases.
yeah, this is another one of those cases. I would like to also point out that honestly, here's Amanda's moment is done. Dear Will Osprey, when you say that you are the best in the world, I don't think that you've ever been ranked number one on the PWI 500. Second is the first loser. Third, hello, hi. No, yeah, you're not the best in the world. Somebody obviously out there, people don't think that you are because you're not. Okay, you're not. You know, I know Ricochet is not very good on the microphone, and you're not either. And I've noticed on AEW they putting flippy shit together. I must say, I'm not a fan of Sammy Guevara, but I want to say this. I watched that match with Ricochet because I was quite interested.
It was beautiful.
And I want to say this. Ricochet wrestled somebody who I think is always one fucking match away from doing one move that'll fucking end his career
Yep.
in Guevara. That was, and people who know me know that I'm a hater. I do not like Sammy Guevara. But this year, he's been fucking growing on me. He's been having excellent matches. I've loved what he's been doing with Dustin and the Texas Horsemen. I've been loving that. Really, really liking that. But that match with Ricochet, I was like, okay, wait a minute.
Like where
I've
was this
seen,
Sammy Guevara years ago?
yeah. I was like, this is not Sammy Guevara. Okay. I did not tweet anything because I was saving it for this.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, usually when you have Sammy and certain other wrestlers. Darby Allin is one. I'm gonna say Will Ospreay. Um, they're flippy shitters. Generally, those guys who aren't. I'm not gonna go with tag team people, right? I'm not gonna go like put the Rascals, the original MSK. I'm not putting those guys in this
Yeah.
mix. Okay, I'm talking singles wrestlers. Okay, not necessarily. You don't see it with Vikingo. I cannot wait to see fucking Ricochet and Vikingo. Okay, I'm just gonna say that right now. I'm putting that out
Happened
there.
before.
It has happened before, but now, you know, so it's a wider audience can see it, right?
Yeah.
Like a lot of this audience now that watches AEW, they've never seen Ricochet versus Pac, uh, circa Dragon Gate. Okay,
Which is
which
unfortunate. And it's a
it's
damn
very
travesty.
it is. But when you get some of these young hotshot guys who does the flippy shit, right? It's very botchy. This one was like, yo, it was almost like they
It was
had this.
fluid like water.
It was. I've never seen Sammy fluid. I always am
Yeah.
like, God, like praying in the back of my head. And I'm like, God, this guy fucking sucks, you know. But that shut me up. I was like, God damn, because both of them weren't acting like they were trying to show up the other guy.
No.
They were, we both love this style. Let's show them what we can do together. And that elevated to the next fucking level of
Yeah.
Sammy Guevara. And I have to fucking say, bra fucking vote. Man, Sammy,
Yeah.
this is the fucking Sammy Guevara that I can fucking watch and say, this kid's good. Okay. I don't want to go back and say I'll eat crow from before, because no, he's never had this kind of mature work.
If people were gonna look at a match, if they that was the match.
That was the match. And I right now I'm sold. I'm
Yeah.
sold. That little fucking panda little shit. He's still a little shit. But I will go up to him next time I see him. I said, because I made a peace with him, but I'm just gonna say, yo. I'm not gonna lie.
Next time you see him, you should be like, yo, dude.
I'm gonna say, yo. No, seriously, I'm gonna do that. I said, you know, all these years I fucking hated you. And that I'm using past tense. But when you wrestled with Dustin and you won that belt, and then all of a sudden I was like, God, where's this Sammy been? Like when you've come back this last time. And I was like, where's this Sammy Guevara been? Right? Okay. It's piqued my interest. But that match with Ricochet, I'm a fucking fan now. Okay.
He's got something to wrestle for in a way that
Yeah.
like I've
And
never really been that guy, but
yeah. And he worked safe. I cannot
yeah.
ever say that about anything he's ever done. I cannot say that in good conscience. So, anyways, so I go back to you, Ocean Spray. That match you did with Pac, if it wasn't for Pac being as good as he is,
Yeah, it really was. And
it was him. I thought he was going to die 3 times. Those neck injuries, yeah. I'm pretty sure every time he fucking lands on that, he's losing days off of his fucking life and being able to walk. And that to me, like I'll sit there and I laugh. Okay, I'm rude. I laugh. I sit there, because that's not necessary. Okay. I also think you're a liar because you said you're never going to do the Tiger Driver. Well, you shouldn't do it because you're botchy as fuck, dude. A lot of your moves, botchy. They're twice like little poor Pac. I'm like, oh my God. I mean, this guy
I'm not
is.
sure with him if it's botchy or it's overconfidence that is leading to.
I call it botchy because the reason why I call it botchy is I believe because when you're doing those kind of moves, okay, there's a certain skill set, and two, there's also a safe way to do it,
Yeah,
right? It never looks safe. I want someone to fucking correct me then, because I've never seen it safe.
I'm just kind of looking at it like, okay,
Mhm.
there's like when I think of the word botch, one of the biggest one in modern history was the moonsault by Brock Lesnar,
Okay.
where he damn near broke his fucking neck.
Okay.
Okay. He had no business doing that. It wasn't like it seemed like it was just a last minute thought and addition. He's never done it since.
Okay.
That I feel like is a botch. Then you have individuals that are trying to fly way too above their skill set, not prepared for it yet. And this has led to hurt.
Mhm.
You know, it's like not everybody can do the Cactus Driver 97. Don't do it right, you'll fucking hurt someone. You know, it's like compare and contrast here. Will Ospreay compared in the same ring as Lady Frost. Lady Frost all fucking day. And then some. Similar style, but she's practiced, she's capable, she knows what she's doing. Doesn't look dangerous. And not dangerous in the sense of, a badass, but dangerous as in she's gonna fucking hurt someone. You know, kayfabe, sort of line. And that
Mhm.
is really kind of the gold standard, I think. You can't measure yourself to that. You look like you're gonna fucking hurt someone. You shouldn't be doing that moveset. Time to rethink everything. I'm waiting. Osprey's gonna seriously injure someone. It's been said before, especially with AEW. Somebody's gonna die in that ring.
Mhm.
And it's come pretty fucking close
Mhm.
a couple times. And that's all of this thing. But at the same time, and this is something I've noticed, is that Ricochet showed up. I don't think Ricochet Osprey. Osprey's Ricochet. This is a quiet way to push his ass out. Now they have the real deal. They don't need dollar store Ricochet. What? They don't. They don't need Wish.com Ricochet. They've got the real deal. What do they need him for? They could send Ricochet out there with any Tom, Dick, Harry, or loser they want. It'll look like $1,000,000. You send out Osprey, they might kill someone. Why would you keep him? Like, let the contract run out, send his ass back to catering, and let's get back to wrestling.
My thing that I have, the issue that I have
Right.
is that when we were introduced to William at
Hmm.
AEW,
Right.
okay, I was there. It was the biggest fucking dog and fucking pony show that I'm sitting here like, y'all are presenting this guy as the next fucking big thing. I don't buy it. I've never bought it. Okay. Never, ever bought it. Okay.
Hmm.
Now, the two of them have wrestled each other 8 times. Okay. And this is not including like, um,
House
where they've
shows.
had like, no, not house shows. I'm talking like tag. I went in cage match because they show everything. I'm not, or tag, or 6 man, or whatnot, right?
Yeah. One on one.
I'm talking actual mano y mano. Okay. The last time this has happened is 2017. Okay. A lot of things have happened since 2017. Both of them have bulked up. Ricochet bulked up in a manner that it did not affect how he performs and the moves that he has. Whereas Billy Boy wanted to go get out of the junior mode, and he bulked up and he got fat as fuck. All right. Okay. I know I'm committing a fat on fat crime. Okay. He got fat. There is video. There is video of him not being able to flip at all. Couldn't do a moonsault. Couldn't do any of his move set because he got gained weight. He still can't do it like he used to do it.
He didn't. Well, here's the thing. You know, Conor McGregor once defended two different titles, two different weight classes, and that's not easy to do. And something they talk about that is when you lose or gain size, it does affect the performance because you have to adjust yourself to operate at a different weight class. Like there's just
Mhm.
a level. The more you bulk, the slower you are. The thinner you are, the faster you are. Changes your impact. And do Ricochet understands how to train and still put on that weight to still be within that point comfortable. Osprey does not. You're right. He might have put on the weight and dropped a little to be passable, but he's not at the weight class he was when he was at his best. And he's not put in the time to adjust his move set to deal with his body size. That it, it's as similar to a line of Luke Gallows. Luke Gallows was festive. Always been a tall dude, but he was a fluffy dude. He had the marshmallow boot. But he cut his weight down by like 50 pounds. The set that he does now is more operable. He looks clean. He looks crisp. He's comfortable because he doesn't doing things to fit his size. And when he lost a lot of that, put on mass, he could do more of the stronger big man sort of things. So it, I've never liked Osprey. I mean, I won't defend his work. I can praise his early work. Good. But what he is now is shades away from what he was then from should have been a household name. And that is unfortunately the case. Take aside all the other shit that he's done, at the end of the day, I think he's still punching above his weight class. He should probably cut about another 40 pounds, get back to that leaner, deer-like muscular texture where he was. And I think we could see at least another good 5 years out. But I don't think he's willing to do that because he's trying to pull that, uh, junior heavyweight end when he should not be in that line. But that's just me. I've
Yeah.
given things to think about, huh?
Well, honestly, like I'll go there. Like I'll go there, right? So, you know, he it's very interesting because he is one of these people, right? That I feel that I feel that he just I don't know, he has so much hype. So much hype that is put on him, right? That I feel that,
Well,
let's be real. Like it just it just doesn't like for me,
the,
it
the
just
hype
doesn't add.
was there because, and this is just my, if I
Mhm,
were a complete mark with an unlimited checkbook and a
mhm,
lot of coke,
mhm.
um, knowing he couldn't get Ricochet meant for what he considered the next. There are
Yeah.
not too many that are in Ricochet's league. Period.
No.
You know,
Mhm.
One of the best to ever do it, bar none. Fucking
Yeah.
Hall of Famer.
Hmm.
Um, but now we're in this interesting position where they got the name brand, they got the Gucci. Are they
Hmm.
gonna settle for a Chinese knockoff? And I don't think they are. Like, it is my personal belief after seeing the last couple of years that Osprey needs to go back to the Indies and he needs to cut his weight. He needs to step his grind, spend another 2 years or maybe 1 year in Japan would change the way he does things. Then there'd be a reason for that hype. But I don't think he's there. It's like Shinsuke Nakamura is a king of strong style. His work is his work without question. And you can put him in any promotion at any point, and he's a fucking star. If they put him with the saddled Vince McMahon gimmick, and he was still, a fucking crowd favorite,
Hmm.
you know. But Osprey's one bad move from just being laughed at because they put so much of this pain behind him, and he's just not worth it. And I think we're going to see that pendulum where his ass is going to be back in catering, and they're going to make Ricochet the star. And if that's the case, I could see that quiet commentary on the back end. Look, we want to get rid of this dumbass, so we're gonna kind of push you in the process.
Hmm.
And Ricochet be like, "Yeah, he's a fucking unsafe twit." I could see it,
Yeah.
you
Hmm.
know, just a damn. I want every wrestling company and every wrestler to eat in their own right within their capability.
Yeah.
Um, but there are just some people who are not there, and they don't need to be there. And I don't give a fuck what Meltzer's got to say. He is no Kenny O fucking Mega. Period. Not even
Yeah.
fucking close.
No.
And the fact that, they put all this hype, they should have been putting, you know, when he was still active roster, they should have been taking that energy and focusing on the real fucking stars they had
Hmm.
instead of the shit that they've done. The booking is, you know, see, AEW has plot. No, it doesn't.
Hmm.
It has situational short term booking,
Hmm.
which was the problem with the Attitude Era and the initial PG era.
Hmm.
WCW had it right the first time. ECW had it right. If you don't give a story long enough time to burn, nobody cares,
Yeah. Yeah.
And that
Well,
I think Osprey snuck in that door, but now he's gonna get
it's
fucking exposed.
it's not that he snuck in the door. I think it's more of he there was during that, the I want to say that period of 20 late 2014, more like 2015
Okay.
ish, 2015. That was when, oh my god, in the indies, the British are coming. The
Yeah.
British are coming because 2015 is where you saw, that's when Zack Sabre Jr. won Bola, right?
Right.
That's the year that Marty and Will debuted in America.
Yeah.
They weren't doing a lot of indies,
No.
right? They only really did PWG. Okay. That same with, at the time, Malachi Black,
Right.
aka Tommy End, for those who know. So, and at that point, there weren't that many people that did this. There were like a
Right.
handful. It was Pac, it was Rick Shea, Matt Sydal, because he wasn't in WWE anymore,
And
and all that.
to be
So I
fair,
don't know.
to be fair, Ricochet was already in a
I'll be right
way
back.
Ricochet was in a way already kind of a household name where, he was the chosen by Conan uh, for Lucha Underground. And Lucha Underground for the longest time was pretty fucking hot, you know. So I honestly think he just, to a large degree, slipped under the radar because any other thing is just a shit show of an because there is no reason for him. And I don't mean any disrespect. He has his moments, but there is definitely a point to where, you know, we're going to come down to why. And why is going to be we no longer have to. Unfortunately, it's going to be his job. And I think to a degree, that suffering is going to be um, pretty quick because companies are not going to book anyone that's going to hurt their stars. So that's exactly where we're going to see it. Is he's going to disappear for a little while until he can get unfucked. So, people are free to disagree with me, but there's honestly no reason anymore. And I sincerely think, from the bottom of my heart, this is said and done. That Osprey is going to be set to wayside, and I maybe that will be what it takes to get him back into you know the way of things. Maybe that's what it's going to take. Maybe to get some level of good behind him.
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I think what's going to happen,
Hmm.
Wrestle Dream is going to get the Osprey Ricochet match because of
Yes.
the name of the show. Okay. Which I'm fine with. Okay. I'm excited we're getting Nigel and Danielson.
Yes.
Although, granted, I think I know what they're probably going to do with Danielson at Wrestle Dream, but
Danielson needs to.
whatever. I keep saying it. I've been saying it.
Danielson just needs to go home.
Uh-oh. I froze. Are you there? I
There.
think that's when he's going to go home. That's when he's going home. I think I said it episode 1. That's when he's going to go home. So, said it before, said it again. I think that when Ricochet and Osprey meet, it's basically, I think, the battle of who is the biggest dick.
Well,
And that doesn't come from Ricochet's side, that comes from Osprey's side. And it's like, I think this, said it before. If Will Osprey was
mhm.
the one in WWE and they were thinking about, a spot with him and Logan Paul, that would have never happened.
Nope.
Said it before. Never would have happened.
Nope.
Sammy Guevara, never would have happened. Bandito, maybe, but
No.
again, no. Ricochet is that one of him, Seidel. Um, I'd even go El Phantasmo.
I'm gonna
Those are
throw
the
in Lady
three.
Frost because I can't put enough shine on that name.
I know she could do it too, but WWE won't do that kind of shit on TV. Come on, let's be
Yeah,
real.
they will.
But we know she. I know, but
They're
and
going
how
to
the
Netflix,
gravity of what that.
maybe.
Oh, I know, but the gravity of what think about like when it was blah blah.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
those are like the three that I know safely that could do it. And it's not going to be one of those big question marks. So it's going to be very interesting because it's going to be a bunch of no selling, no selling, no selling. Everyone's like, oh, he sells. I go, yeah, because he landed on his neck, and yeah, that would hurt anybody.
Yeah.
Hi, you can't fake pain like that. I'm sorry. I don't care who the fuck you are.
Sure.
But again, like I said, as I wear this shirt, oh, it says 2016 Bola tournament winner. He had in the finals, if I'm not mistaken, the finals were Trevor Lee and one Will Ospreay. Well, Will Ospreay didn't win Bola. Never won Bola. Nope, sure did not, sir.
Trevor Lee beat the brakes off his.
No shit. Oh my god. I love Trevor Lee. God damn it. Need to see Trevor Lee wrestle over here. But I'm gonna say this. Ocean Spray. You know, third isn't bad. I mean, you know, but you're never gonna be number one. Because why? At the end of the day, you're a bad person. And guess what? Good things don't happen to bad people. Cheers.
I won't agree to that.
Mhm. Good things don't happen to bad people. Sometimes there are good things that happen to bad people, but guess what? Karma's a bitch.
Yeah,
Mhm.
give you that.
Yeah. Speaking of flippy shit,
Hmm.
uh, today I found out at tomorrow's Jacksonville Willis.
What up, brother?
You know, Willis, you're going to love this one, right? Okay. So today I noticed that the Jacksonville Jaguars are playing football tomorrow, right? In Jacksonville.
Right.
And there is a um there is a certain match that is happening tomorrow.
Okay.
It is on this match. I'm gonna find it. I didn't retweet it. I think because I was fucking. Oh no! I saw it on Instagram. Excuse me. I wrote a comment on here, and yeah, fucking people are fucking. Uh, let's see. It has said here, and I quote. Um, there is a special match tomorrow. It's a tag team match. It's a lucha libre kind of celebration. So we've got Sammy Guevara,
Okay.
who we talked about, right? And I believe he is facing, and let me see if I can, I can't find it on my Instagram, but let me see if I can find it on the interwebs because I had to laugh. AEW tag match, Jacksonville Jags. Okay. So, okay, here it is. This is right before the Jaguars home opener. Okay. I can't believe that Papa Khan is letting his son do this, but okay. We have a uh tag team lucha libre match to celebrate Hispanic Heritage Month.
Okay.
They are going to be putting on a lucha libre match before Sunday's game at Jacksonville's Everbank, formerly TIAA Bank Stadium. They've
Okay.
enlisted 4 of their best luchadors and or practitioners of the style for a 2 out of 3 falls tag match.
Okay.
We have Hologram and Sammy Guevara versus Beast Mordos and hold on,
Okay.
hold on, hold on.
Okay.
Who do you think is Beast Mordos' partner? I'm gonna let you
Uh,
guess.
I'm not sure. I
Knowing the roster, knowing that one, the Lucha Brothers are out. We haven't seen them on TV in a while. Hi,
well,
Ricky Starks. Hi, Wardlow. Hi, guys. That's my
there's
impression.
a reason I've heard about that.
Yeah, but who would you think? You've
I
seen
don't
the
know.
roster.
I
You would
have.
think Willis. You're not supposed to put the punchline out there yet. I would have said Commander. You know,
Commander would make sense.
I would say Roosh. Okay,
Okay.
I would even go there to say Preston Vance, okay, because he's part of um their Lij version.
Yeah.
But who did they put in there?
Uh,
Matt Taven.
I
What the fuck?
I'm okay with it.
Why are you okay with it? I'm not okay with it.
I am okay with it because Matt Tape is very skilled. It's just No,
Sorry.
hold, hear
Excuse me.
me out.
I'm coughing. I'm choking. Ah! Okay,
Let me
sorry.
make sure I'm still talking about the right dude. Okay.
Yep. Ginger cunt sucks his dick. Oh, sorry. Hold on. Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Oh,
Calm down.
Willis, my poor Amanda. Exactly. So what is this trash?
Well,
Trash.
if we're going to kind of go back,
Okay.
Matt Taven,
And this
we're talking
article also says checks notes Matt Taven. This one article right here. There are a
right.
couple other articles I'm seeing who are like, what the fuck? Especially, yeah, but they're being nice about it. I'm like, what the fuck?
Okay.
Mhm.
Um, here's the thing.
Okay.
Had in his earlier days, no, Digi's not trolling. You have to
Who
think
said that you were trolling? Did Willis say you were
Willis.
trolling?
Yeah, I'm not trolling.
You're trolling me. Maybe he
Now, if
is.
you go back, okay, and I'm saying back. I get why this is a nostalgia edition. Ring of Honor 2009, 2014. Or 2009, yeah, 2009, 2014 Matt Taven. Okay. That was when, he Super Card of Honor, uh, 8, 7, yes. Um, really good at the ACH Border Wars. Uh, he has the capability. He's been in the ring with people such as Tommaso Ciampa, Silas Young, um, Rocky Romero, Alex Kozlov, Takei Watanabe. Like he has that skill and talent. I don't think we're going to get that talent. Okay. But in terms of nostalgia, okay, because did you know he did for 3 years, 2016 to 2019, he did work CMLL.
What?
So he has that talent. I don't think we're going to get it, but he has that talent. If he, and I know I call this wishful thinking. Okay. My wishful thinking is instead of all the dumb shit that he's been doing recently, he finally, goes, this is my chance. Put a little shine on his name. That's what I'm hoping will happen. And and that's exactly what it is. It's hope, you know. But he does have those skills. Okay, like he faced just to give you some names, Ultimo Guerrero. Okay, is not exactly the black of Flippy. Grand Guerrero, Boria. You know, he's got the talent. I've been trying not to think of him in his current incarnation because his current incarnation is bullshit and a waste. But, you know, it's there, is what I'm trying to say. I don't think we're going to get it. I think he's lost his touch, he's lost his step, but it makes sense, especially considering his time with CMLL. He's a nostalgia point for people who are into that lucha style. That makes sense of why Matt Taven? They're
Nope.
okay because they're catering to the CMLL crowd.
But here's the thing, though. Okay, this is for Hispanic Heritage Month. Okay,
Right,
this motherfucker. I don't care. I don't. Yeah, you worked for CMLL. A
right.
lot of people worked for CMLL. Okay,
Yes.
you know, if you want to go there, Okay, you know
Mhm.
someone who works for CMLL? Flip Gordon. And Flip Gordon is half Hispanic.
Yes.
Matt Taven's a fucking cracker. Sorry, I'm gonna go there. Sorry,
Italian
people.
cracker, Marinelli.
I don't care. Whatever.
He's from New Hampshire.
Or Massachusetts, whatever. I don't care where he's
No,
from. Okay.
he's from Derry, New Hampshire.
Okay. Well, whatever. I don't care. I don't like the guy. Think he's a piece
I
of shit. But
I
not
understand
very
that.
good wrestler. Not a very good wrestler. That's just my opinion. Okay.
Understood.
He ruined ROH for a few years. He ruined it. All right. I take that very, very fucking to heart. Because those were
Yeah,
good fucking years. Okay. He ruined it when they started All Elite Wrestling. So I thought it was fucking choice when fucking Tony Khan signed him. It's very fucking choice that he's on TV all the time, right? Very fucking choice, right? And
okay.
I,
There
I'm,
were
I'm I'm
other
I'm
better
still going there.
choices.
There are other choices that could have been done, and
I
other
agree.
people who do not get the fucking TV time or anything
I agree.
that could actually and should rightfully be in that match.
Ricochet
Because
should be
if
in that match.
well, Ricochet is more ethnic than goddamn Matt Taven.
Ricochet
Shit.
was also in Lucha Underground as the favorite of Conan.
That's what I was saying. Why don't you fucking put the mask on him and let Prince Puma fucking wrestle? Okay, come on now.
I
Right?
agree.
You know, Shad will fucking front the money. They get sued for copy, whatever, right? I mean, come on. But point I'm saying, because you could even say, oh, we can put Johnny TV in that match because he was in Lucha Underground.
You could.
We could put um Brian Cage.
Yes.
He was in Lucha Underground. Okay,
Yes.
I mean, you could go there, right?
There.
You could totally go there.
Yep.
But Matt Taven, and so now he today on his Twitter, I was watching it. He's blocked me, so I wouldn't have seen this. But okay, first of all, who hasn't blocked me?
That list is shorter than your ass. Uh,
And I don't give a fuck. You know what? One of the greatest days was when John Cena followed me, and I know he followed a bunch of people, but it was funny because I think like one episode one, like the day before he followed me, like we were talking about Cena, and I was talking about grabbing the ass with two hands, and then all of a sudden, next thing I know, Cena's following me. I'm not saying that Cena heard our little show, but you know what? Made me feel damn good. Anyways, so
right.
I
I'm not disagreeing with any of your points, by the way.
and okay, so he made this little story up, right? That was like, oh, there was this time, it's come to this now because people always ask me on social media. There's this time I was in Guadalajara and I got arrested and I was in jail, and there was this, I didn't know who to turn to, and I'm like, you are the worst fucking actor I've ever seen in my goddamn life, fucking worst, right? No wonder you deal with scum. But anyways. Oy, fuck, I need to in the
Well,
air. But I was gonna say this. There are other people in that company who could get some shine. That's all I'm saying.
I
Okay.
don't
And
disagree with you.
don't fucking give me an excuse of he was on CMLL. So there are
Well,
other white folk that work for fucking whatchamacallit, who I don't consider his style lucha libre, okay?
his current style, you shouldn't.
But in general, period.
Like I said, have
It's
you
not.
seen some of that work that he's done?
I choose not to,
That's
but but I will say this: I have seen some things, just because whatever, not my cup of tea.
fair
Okay,
enough.
I will say that okay, he's good with Bennett for what that is.
Yes.
Are they better than other people? Not necessarily. No, no. But I firmly believe that Bennett carries that team. But that's just me. That's
I'm
just
not
my
arguing that either.
that's my opinion. Okay. So but I really think that that spot really should
It should
go
have went to
to somebody else. And that is the problem that I have with AEW because, look at Ricky Starks, look at Wardlow, look at now the Lucha Brothers, because honestly, it should really have been the Lucha Brothers. Okay. Because
well,
people know, well, if not of all this, right? But people know who they are, you know? They do.
well,
They
to
do know
be
who they
fair,
are.
I
And
don't
then Commander has been used a lot, you know? Are you gonna have Alex Ibrahantes out there? No, no hype man. Why do I mean, come on. I'm not saying put Thunder Rosa in there. I mean, shit, they should have also fucking had a women's match with fucking Thunder Rosa in there. But I digress.
yeah,
You know,
that's kind of my point is, you know, the reasoning is there. It's bad reason. There are other people completely better for that spot, but that's what they're going for. And
yeah.
it's unfortunate.
And
Really is
I
fucking unfortunate.
and it's very unfortunate because look at that fucking incredible fucking Sammy Guevara match this week.
Sammy Guevara should do it. Fuck
He
yeah.
is doing it. He is doing it. He's his partner is Hologram.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So I mean, but like I'm like, why don't you use Roosh, man? Fuck. Like Roosh we never really see.
There's
And
a
people
lot of
know
people.
Roosh. People know who Roosh is, you
There's a
know?
lot of people we don't see that we this.
Yeah.
And it's a shame. It's unfortunate. It is bad booking.
Mhm.
And that's a shame. Like I
Yeah.
get it, but it's stupid.
Mhm. Yeah.
It's probably the better end of that.
Yeah. But you know what? At the end of the day, I think that Tony Khan was when he made this decision, or it's like, you know what, dude? You've got way too much shit on your plate. Now I've heard a rumor that they want a fourth show. What? So even more people don't get an opportunity. Actually, it's a fifth show because you can't Ring of Honor. But are you kidding me, man? Like nobody wants that. I don't want that. I mean, shit. What's it gonna be? Am I gonna have Orange Cassidy on every fucking show? Am I gonna have fucking Matt Taven and Mike Bennett on every show with Roderick Strong? Am I gonna,
Well,
I mean, come on. Like
here's the thing
seriously.
with that. On that particular subject, economically speaking, it is the dumbest fucking thing. Okay, there is no good goddamn reason to have another show when the other ones aren't even making half of the attendance they were doing last year.
Mm.
Their pay-per-view buys are down. Yet, see? Sports
Willis says
show,
for
no,
show?
just
No,
no.
just no.
And it's true. No, just no.
Oh, did you see the photo from Dynamite this week?
No.
They barely had anybody
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
on the hard cam side, facing the hard cam in that first level behind what was there.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting here thinking, well, first of all, he shouldn't be charging as much money as he's doing for these shows.
Well,
Second of all, I think
he's
he needs
gotta
to go
make a
back to
gate
smaller,
somehow.
but he's got to go to smaller venues now. Because look what's happening with NXT St. Louis. They changed the venue because they couldn't fill 17,000. So it's in a 3,000 foot person venue. And there's no shame in that. That's fine. You know,
But
even Chicago's not selling well, too.
NXT is also being allowed to grow because it's
Mhm.
only just a small performance center gig. Some of these AEW bros are, going and they're like, look, because you could see the hard cam and the air
Mhm.
conditioner. Like, dude, they're in a performance center. Like, what do you
Well,
expect? You know,
I heard a rumor, and I would love to know if this is true, right? Is I had heard that they are moving to Vegas.
no,
No?
no,
They're not moving the performance they're not moving to Vegas at the UFC thing?
no. They will be
Really? Oh.
performing there, but they will not be. Um, They will not be moving
You just broke my heart because here I was sitting thinking, damn, I'm gonna go to Las Vegas a lot.
they're they're gonna start, like, doing shows. I mean, if they do well, and on the recent excursions, they might not have sold like a SmackDown or a Raw.
Hmm.
They have sold well,
Okay.
which is a plus.
Okay.
Um, so there is room for that to grow, especially with as they are growing
Hmm.
TNA, as they're reaching out that hand, which I think is the biggest fucking coup in wrestling business.
Hmm.
Um, so it will grow right along with TNA as TNA is being more successful, and yes, their gates are going up. Their streaming service, their all that stuff is going up.
Hmm.
It's also NXT has been going up.
Okay.
So I think we're gonna see more of that. I don't think NXT is gonna be on the road the full time. I think
Hmm.
we're gonna have individual outings, which is great.
Hmm.
Uh, because they are taking next year, they're reducing their small town shows,
Hmm.
WWE, as sort of a it's not necessarily a cost cutting measure, more as they can spend less doing travel by going to bigger venues.
Hmm.
And I think that's where NXT, TNA, they're gonna be like, here's a list, have fun, because they're building a brand. This is
Okay.
my theory. We talked a little bit on the phone about this.
Okay.
That WWE does not acknowledge AEW. The only reason AEW is the way it is because Shad Khan's if he did not have the money, it would be the low end of the totem pole fucking Florida promotion, which is where it should have started.
Hmm.
Uh, because it ran before it could walk. Whereas TNA has walked and walked and walked and can run, 5 billion miles at this. So the way I see, because TNA can book a show, they can book a storyline, they have wrestlers, they have a dedicated fan base. That WWE is growing them in collaboration with NXT. And I see in the next 3 years, TNA is going to be one of those bigger promotions. AEW, with their current numbers, isn't going to carry forward as much as um, other promotions. I think it's going to go down to maybe a wrestling revolver size at probably its lower point. Because
Hmm.
financially, they just can't keep it up. They're not getting the attendance. They're not getting the gates they used to. They're not getting the attendance. People are not watching, especially with these dumbass pay-per-view matches where people are being hurt.
Hmm.
There's just a matter of time. They just can't keep this up. So I honestly think that's the coup, and I'm here for it. I would love to see TNA being that second brand. They're
Hmm.
never going to be the first. Let's face it. WWE is the mega household name, just plain and simple.
Hmm.
While you're getting people going over there, they're going over there because of the money. They're taking that contract, but when the contracts get smaller, those people are going to go elsewhere. Why?
Yeah.
Why spend 3 years at a company that you're probably going to end up hurt when you go to another company, make a little less, and be able to work a full schedule without getting
Hmm.
just wrestlers. By and large, they have been thinking of their health. So that's my theory on the matter, and I could be wrong, but it makes a lot of sense.
Okay. Okay. Hmm.
What else is about ready to tell me I'm on crack, bruv? What?
You know, I should have acted on this 2 weeks ago when the airfare was 100 and no $200 going to Chicago.
Chicago's gonna be a fucking train wreck.
You know what I'm talking about, right? NXT? Why is it gonna be a fucking train wreck?
Oh no, I was talking about AEW's next show in Chicago.
Oh, no, 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 I was talking about
Oh, no,
NXT.
he is gonna be fucking glorious in Chicago.
Because there's a front row ticket for $500 right now.
That's something.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you would see me on camera. I'd sit there and I'd have multiple shirts on because I'm trolling, and I'll sit there with a fucking Colt Cabana shirt. The "Hi Phil Brooks, how you doing?" And I'm loud. He'll be like, "Oh fuck." Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
like, yeah. You can block me too. I'm surprised he's never blocked me. Speaking of people wrestlers who
he
blocked me,
doesn't
he's never
pay
blocked me.
attention to social media.
Oh no, but he blocks people though.
Yeah,
But
well,
I don't go after him though. I have bigger fish to fry.
fair enough.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Um,
I don't need to. Shit. But like I said, I mean, I could sit there and go there with my sit there like this. I'd probably get kicked out. I can see Shawn Michaels. What are you doing? This is
okay,
fucking Chicago's favorite son, Scotty Goldman. God damn. But no, because we all know why I want to go. My hotel would be $40. The air is now expensive. But I don't know. I mean, oh,
okay,
Willis. Willis needs to stop. Anyways, Willis is trolling me. I am not going to read that.
that's funny.
Anyway,
Okay,
so here's where, now that we've gone off the fucking, I've driven off the deep end. Okay, so I'm probably not going to go. I'll stay at home and watch it. But my heart, I'm like, I'm turning y'all, I'm being real with y'all right now because this is what we do. And I'm completely sober. So, yeah. So this year I turned a milestone birthday. I have not planned anything for my birthday. No, no trip. I mean, yeah, AEW is here right before my birthday, which I kind of had a feeling that was going to happen. I thought, nah, they're just gonna they'll skip us. They'll go to Portland and then probably LA. They're not going to come here. Well, someone's trolling me, and they did.
so
So that's
I,
where my heart hurts. Like
I,
I want to do a trip because it's a milestone, and I don't
so
know.
I think we're gonna call this the last topic of the night. You and I are gonna have some things to say.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Um, let me read this quote to Dave Meltzer. Okay.
Mhm.
All these podcasters who've been insulting me for years because, and caps, I'm the one who's been ahead of the curve, and you guys are stuck on 1990 or 2000 or whatever it is. And he word salad to the rest of it. But let me respond to that as one of these podcasters. I'm not stuck in 1990,000, but allow me, as with others, we're not big name, we're not a household name, but here's the thing, Dave. All right. Over the last 5 years, you've been wrong about 90% of your predictions. And then you word them vague enough that when something happens, you do the see, and you insult some of these guys in our space. Here's the truth. Okay. You're wrong because you are a product of 1990 to 2000. Like, you might have been in the wrestling business per se as media. You might have had, to a degree, an inside track. But at the end of the day, what you used to provide to the world was an honest media based that never used to run a story or talk some shit without having a couple of sources and being sure to verify exactly what you were saying. Meanwhile, us little guys, other people have been dead on and really ahead of the curve to know what was happening. the love for AEW, I get it. You want to support a product. That's fine. Be honest about it. If you don't know something, say you don't know. That's fine. But don't take pot shots at us, the other end of the commentary spectrum, and expect that you are going to have a foot in a legacy to stand on. Just because you've been around doesn't mean you're right. And until you can learn to say, I don't know, without pretending you've got some big mainstream track and everybody gives you this information, how you can unfuck that situation, maybe garner some less dirt cheap reputation. Beyond that, don't talk to us like you are the God's gift of media and wrestling, because you're not. You're just, that's what I have to say about it.
Okay, I'll tell you what I have to say about that.
Okay.
I know you know me. I sat next to you many a time at APW. In probably, anywhere between, I want to say 2014 to, I don't even remember the last time I saw David. Oh no, I think if Willis corrects me or not, I think he was at that King of the Indies when Dragon Lee wouldn't lay on his back. Also, yeah, that was the year Jake Ellis was supposed to win. But anyways, that's probably the last time. At least there. I would never. I don't ever. I've only sat front row at PWG twice. One at Reseda, once at the Globe.
Right.
Always usually had GA. It's very hard to get front row.
Yeah.
And I don't like sitting by you because usually you look like you're not having a very good time. And Willis did correct me. Yes, that's the last time we've seen Dave Meltzer at whatever at APW. It's never been to West Coast Pro. There is a person. I'll just name drop him here, which I know Dave Meltzer knows who he is, and I'm pretty sure Dave Meltzer can't stand him, just like a lot of people. Big Fat Tim, we all know who that is. Yeah, it's always, oh, Meltzer, you should come into West Coast Pro because he thinks he's like this fucking god or whatever. Okay, here's the thing, Dave. Anybody who's in this space, whether it be you, whether it be me, whether it be a brain dead person like, I don't know, Wrestle Joy or whatever that husband and wife team is, or other people who, decided to, hey, let's podcast and interview people. I'm really cutesy. Hi to me, Salcido. It could be anybody. Okay. Doesn't matter. Right. None of us, with the exception of maybe like, I don't know, Renee Paquette, because she's married to goddamn Moxley. Okay. She's in this space too. A lot of people are in this space. She knows stuff because, hi, husband's taking it home. Okay. Sure, it goes in the bedroom. Pretty sure. But you know what?
That makes me rethink German suplexes in an entirely awkward way.
Thank you. Just think about, like, submission wrestling. Just think about that. Okay. Anyways.
God damn it.
Sorry. What do you think I fucking like? Fucking British tech submission. Anyways, just saying. Okay. I had to bring it.
Holy shit, bro.
I'm going there, bro. Anyways, no. Jokes aside. A lot of us are all in the same space. Okay. There's something that a long, long time ago, way before you, way before me, way before whatever. Okay. Probably way before, like, a typewriter, way before, a fucking actual real, like, ballpoint pen. I mean, we're talking like a fucking feather and a little jar of ink. Okay. There was something that was called the Constitution and something called an amendment. And there's this, like, right to speech, free speech. Some people take a little advantage of that. But you know what? All of us have that right. All of us do. I think Dr. Rahman that guy who tried to sue Colt Cabana and Phil Brooks, he learned the hard way, because at the end of the day, that's First Amendment. Okay. All of us are entitled to have our own opinions on things. We might not all agree, but that's the best thing about this is it gives everybody in whatever forum their voice. You don't have to like it.
Yes.
You don't have to, love it. Don't have to hate it. You don't have to whatever, right? It's there in the ether. Okay. You are able to put your voice out there. Why can't others put their voice out there? Okay. As a person who kind of got forced into doing this medium, thanks, Marsh. Because I'm just a person who was listening to it. And I learned a lot from what I listened to. And because I was curious about what I was listening to, I always had questions. And it actually made me ask because I was curious. And of course, because I was interested and asked questions, people were very willing to answer. So, I got some knowledge behind me. Am I saying that I'm right? No. In my mind, yeah, because that's my ego. And that's just how it is, because you think you're right. And just as Digi thinks he's right.
Oh
But
no,
the
I'm wrong all
bottom,
the time.
well,
Like,
but you know what I mean. Like,
I'm
there's some things
joking.
that you take a firm stand on, right? There's
Yes.
some hills that you will die on because you have, as what I like to say, you have an educated opinion on something. You're not following like a lemming. You're not a follower. You're
Yes.
leading that discussion. And that's how it is. That's how I am. I don't follow those trains. Because like I said, if you were listening earlier, you heard me about Sammy Guevara. Okay.
Yes.
And
Oh,
anyone who really knows me is probably going to look back and listen to this and be like, what the who is this person, right? So my thing is, sir, is that all of us, we're just out here just having fun with this. When you take it too far, people like you, people like Sean Ross Sapp, people like some of these other people that goes into Tony Khan's curated media scrum, okay, any of those, right?
yes.
You guys all, you're playing a game, and it's obvious that your trains of thought are biased. My big thing is this: you got to remember that some fucking dudes who wanted to start a new world, a whole new world, we're getting there into Aladdin, wrote a document. And that's one of the biggest things, because everyone wanted to have made sure that everyone had a voice.
Yes.
That's what it is. You might not like mine, I might not like yours, but guess what?
Yes.
It makes it fun. And unfortunately, because I'm one of these people that decided to let me educate myself, that I know things.
Yes.
And people will tell me things because why? Well, I'll tell you why, Dave. Because I'm asking educated type of questions, and you know and people obviously feel comfortable telling me things. That happens when you have to sit there and you hear half of something and you just write and assume. What did they say about assumptions? They make an ass out of you. So as I end this thing, Dave, just let everyone be. Let it be. Let it be.
A real
Whisper words
reporter.
of wisdom. Let it be. So
You know,
I'm going to do my thing, sir. You're going to do your thing. Everyone's going to do their own thing. And at the end of the day, It is what it is.
It's
It
like
is
those
what it is.
streamers that, you know, these news thingies or whatever they want to call themselves,
Mhm.
in the games industry. They are
Yeah.
so scared to lose their access, they will say fucking, and
I
that is
have no
unfortunate.
baby.
Yeah, there's a reason why people like us know what we know because we're not trying to kiss anyone's ass. We're not trying to pretend we're some super secret all in the know. We're just out here having fun, giving our opinions, talking about what we believe, and seeing if it's right. You know, we have no dog in the pony show. So,
I will say this. If there's anything that I am right about, anything, and I will die on this hill, and I will say this, is
Ricky Starks has a nice ass.
no, wasn't going there. But now that you said that, yes, it's true. This little man in the palm of my hand,
Hmm.
you guys may not agree with me on this, but if it wasn't for this guy, modern independent wrestling and AEW would not be here for without this guy.
Modern
At me
tag
at
team
that.
wrestling wouldn't be the way it is without the Motor City Machine Gun.
And nope. Also, I think another person who I think is very underrated in the fact that he doesn't get enough credit for what his contributions have been to independent wrestling is Brett Lauderdale,
Yes,
ECW. Right now, like, I mean, he's made something that was looked upon, deathmatch wrestling, looked upon as something like, oh, these crazy backyard motherfuckers and, all of that, into something that, goddamn, it fucking revitalized the
changed
career
the
of Matt
business.
Cardona.
True.
You know, it fucking made Joey Janela who he is now.
Household
You
name.
know,
Yes.
household name. You know, fucking look at like Steph Delander. Anybody who saw her as Persia Parada on NXT, and now you look at her, it's like, holy shit. You know, total like 180 right there.
Wendy Chu.
Wendy Chu. I mean, look at everybody. I mean, seriously, there's a lot right there. And no, Dave, it does not come from Dave Meltzer and him fucking, you know, like jerking off at PWG. No, no, because there were a group of people, a whole bunch of them. I mean, we can list their names like Jimmy Jacobs, okay, Sanjay Dutt. Um, Even if you want to go there for whatever, right? I mean, he had his shit in Chikara because he was a trainer there. Fucking Chuck Taylor, bless his fucking soul,
Yep.
right? Chuck Taylor. I mean, shit. Nigel Danielson. I mean, I'll even say this, okay? I'll even say Phil, okay? Because back in the day, those guys, when they hit the damn roads and they were doing like IWA Mid South, they were doing the early days of Ring of Honor, Chris Hero, all of those guys, Claudio, all of them. Yeah,
Yeah.
those were the guys for at least modern wrestling. So, yeah, these kids grew up watching that shit in the, 80s, 90s. But look where it is now.
Yep.
Okay. These were the ones that watched that, you know? So now let's fast forward when I'm probably dead and those kids, they're going to look at stuff like this, and sometimes I weep for them. I weep
Yeah.
for the future. I do. I really do. Because I'm like, when you have to go back and you're looking at, like, it'll be interesting to see, Dark Side of the Ring about fucking Tony Khan, waiting for people to write books and expose him. waiting for people to write books to expose a lot of things. You
Yeah.
know,
Old
I'm
school
like
Ring of Honor.
Ring of Honor. Yep. Uh,
Like, we talk about a lot of those
the
old.
Briscoes.
Yeah.
Shit. Like there is so many people. Samoa Joe. I mean, shit. Fucking Christopher Daniels, Frankie Kazarian. I mean,
AJ
Jesus.
Styles.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah. I
Kevin.
mean, these guys.
We can.
Yep. Kenny Omega.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you
We
look at Kenny Omega when he was in Ring of Honor and then when he went to Japan, it's like, whoa, shit. Right?
night and day.
I mean, seriously. Yeah. I mean, you cannot tell me that, a lot of those guys walked and crawled and basically like starved to death.
True.
So people like a Nick Wayne or a an Ocean Spray, hell, even Marty Scroll. So they can
Yeah.
fucking walk. Zack Sabre Jr. Yeah, those guys did all that, so those guys could do that. That's what they did. You know. Um, I don't know. I just feel that
It's like
people
Tommy
really
Dreamer paved the way for Sammy Callahan.
exactly, exactly,
Awesome Kong
exactly,
paved the way for, modern day Jessica Havoc.
exactly, hmm exactly. People don't understand that. So for every like when you look at someone like um I don't know if I want to go there with this one, but I can see where I'm saying. Like a Danhausen, okay? You got to look and see like, okay, where did those influences coming from? Orange Cassidy. Where did that come from? You know? Shit like that.
Yeah.
Grado. Oh my god, Grado Marufuji. I need to find that. I need to find it and watch it. Them tagged together. That just sounds
Oh yeah.
amazing to me. Um, yeah, where would Grado have come from? You know? Yeah, there's a lot of things out there that, when you look at it now, I mean,
We're
there's
the
nothing
last
original.
generation of old school Undertaker.
Mhm. Yeah.
John Cena was our first rebirth of Hulk Hogan. Hate
Mhm.
him.
Well, at least John Cena's not a racist. Mhm.
I
If he
mean,
votes for Trump, I'll be very, very disappointed in John Cena, but whatever. It doesn't matter. He's got a great butt. That can be that.
right. I mean, end of the day, we're the generation that transitioned from the Hulk Hogan's, the Mega Powers, and all that. That we got to see the rebirth, the new, and we are
Mhm.
slowly carrying that torch. As when you were mostly correct, when you were the sole voice, we are the generation that grew up on your word, and we get disappointed when you do stupid.
Yeah. Yep, absolutely. And then if you wonder why I was going to say this, just like right now, like if if you are Samoan or Islander of some sort, yeah, you're probably going to be in WWE and part of this bloodline thing. But
I mean,
then again, also, um, Jacob Fatu did a little interview with Denise Salcedo. And, he got 9 kids, and
yeah,
his wife, and
yeah,
most
he.
of his kids are women. So you know what? Thumbs up to fucking Fatu, man. That guy's a motherfucking soldier.
I got one.
He is
That's
pro
enough.
woman. Yeah. See, he's got fucking 9.
Fucking
Yeah.
no.
So
Get off that woman. Fuck.
so that's when you know that you're gonna see the names like Fatu and shit like that. Anoa'i. You're gonna see that a long time in wrestling.
Tonga.
Facts. Tonga, whatever, it's all you're gonna see that. But
True.
it's just more of there is something for everybody. And I am quoting Colt Cabana on this. And I know people are like, God, fucking stop. He's the one who said it. There is something for everybody. He said he had 9 kids. Willis, you gotta watch that little clip. It was on X. I know, but he's there's something for everybody. You might not like A, but you might like B and C. D might be a failure, but there's something for everybody,
Yeah.
and
Every style,
it's
every
every
walk.
style, every walk of life. Yeah, It could be fetish. It could be, because there is that segment out there. It could be anything, you know.
Yeah.
But the point of it is, it's all just wrestling,
Yep.
and it's different, different levels, and that's what it is. I will say this: people don't agree with me on how I feel about certain wrestlers, and that's fine. That's fine. Whatever. That's your deal. But don't come preaching to me about how I should like that wrestler because you like them. No, it doesn't work like that. Now, yes, sometimes I might come off preachy like they're a bad person or whatever. But, whatever. I'm just warning you, but whatever. But you're going to like what you're going to like. Okay? I'm going to like what I'm going to like, and it's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay. No one's going to die, you know. If I want to spend my money on, I don't know, I don't know, a like if Marty Scurll's going to sell one of his raincoats and I want to buy it, I'm going to buy it. Okay, that's for me to decide. It's not for you and whatever, because that just is how it is, right? So if I want to spend, $2,000 to sit on fucking like a chair in the corner, like out, like by the ring because they'll let me buy it, then I'm gonna do that. All right. But I'm not gonna judge what other people. I hate being judged because people feel that they can judge other people. I don't do that. I don't play that game. I don't do it. It's like I make my own opinions. I form my own opinions. It is what it is. So don't be a sheep. Be like Poncho 316.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Conquer 316. I just stole your cat treat.
Yep. Hmm. Yep. And on that note, Digi, what are you thankful for?
I am thankful for the fact that we have so much, and I'm again very thankful for the idea of modern wrestling. I am thankful that we are not pretentious what we do. We are who we are. We do what we do, and I couldn't be happier being that, being a voice. So that's kind of where I'm at.
Do you hear voices in your head?
They talk to me. They understand.
Okay. I just need to clarify that.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm thankful for?
What do you think before?
I am thankful for Ref Marsh
Yeah.
for allowing us the opportunity to be a part of one, to be a part of Single Malt Studios, and two, to let this motherfucker, as I'm pointing to myself, actually host a goddamn show.
Yeah.
Because I'm a very controversial figure. I know that. I know that. You know, it's like love me, hate me, you know, say what you want about me.
I love you, so they can deal.
Oh, but honestly, I'm very thankful that I have this opportunity and this outlet. Thankful that I have you as my sidekick. Thankful for having people like Willis coming out, Just in Time coming out. Who else came out today? Um, our buddy in New Jersey make with a chicken, raising chickens.
Uh, I love Morgan's races.
Oh, well, or whatever. But
Yeah, we can be
yeah,
thankful for Liv Morgan. There you go.
there you go. I can be thankful for everything. Thankful for fucking Ricky Starks' ass,
Uh, yes.
and that thankful to the Juggalos for letting me get a Officer Cloak Bandit doll. And yeah, so guys, where can we find you, Digi?
Digi Damon, WTR, and Insta.
Perfect. And then of course he's going to be right here on Thursdays when we will have another episode 1. You can find me at at Miss Amanda Jane, Jayne, on X and Instagram. And also, just so you do know, you can support the show. I think we have the link below because we
Venmo
don't
at
have
Ref
the
Marsh.
website. Venmo
Earth
at Ref Marsh.
Wrestling
Venmo
dash
at
on dash the dash rocks dot creator dash spring.com.
that's a long one.
Tell me
If
about
you want, okay. Remember, you can go to coltmerch.com and there's figures there. And if a lot of you want to like contribute, maybe Digi will do something or Marsh and then get one from Colt and he'll be all, and if he signs the thing, because I think it's $50 he signs it, whatever, he'll probably go, oh, God damn it. How many
I
people
mean,
made, yeah. Do you know how many people, Amanda, bought this for you?
yeah.
Anyways, I'm just kidding. No.
Like, do you know?
Yeah. He could save on shipping if you tell him that you need to give it to her when AEW was in San Jose and in Stockton.
So awesome.
No, he hates me. He hates me. Anyways, so thank you for joining us for another episode 1. And obviously, we fucked up a couple times, so we're not going to have an episode 2. So join us on Thursday when we do another episode 1 in the goddamn dive bar of the IWC. So everybody, that's last call.
Cheers.
Producer Lady here. Thanks for tuning in. Continue to support and buy us a drink by putting the I in subscribe and reviewing our podcast. And cheers to